situation revolving around the monster Abyss, who's found himself in the middle of a love-hate triangle with Goldilocks and her ex-boyfriend Eric Watts. A situation that finally will be resolved this Wednesday on pay-per-view when it's Watts against Abyss. Cash versus contract. And while Dallas, the tag team partner of Abyss, makes his way to the ring, Don, I have to address what has just gone down in the past couple of minutes. We've gone from Hulk Hogan to Dennis Rodman to Jeff Hardy. Isn't it amazing the impact that TNA has made?
And not only that, Mike, I got some more news. Coming here in the future, going to join us here at the announce booth, Jeff Hammond, NASCAR's lead analyst, is going to be a team member.
Here's the opposition for Abyss in Dallas. First up is D'Lo, and his focus since returning to TNA has been on one thing: winning the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship. He can take a major step in that direction with a win against Monty Brown Wednesday night. And here comes his tag team partner. And what a phenomenal month of June it's been for AJ Styles. He came back to his X Division roots. He regained the X Division title for the third time. He competed against Jeff Hardy in a dream X Division match this past Wednesday. And he will close out the month this Wednesday with an X Division title defense against Kid Cash.
Oh, man, you know he is wanting Kid Cash so bad because, again, you talked about it, the great match, the great X Division matchup between AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy, only to have Kid Cash come in and steal the thunder another time. This Wednesday night, AJ Styles gets a chance to take care of the notorious KID.
Action already underway as Abyss and Dallas were there to meet D'Lo and AJ before they could even get into the ring. You know, I'm just receiving word from the NWA's Director of Authority, Vince Russo. Larry Zbyszko is in no condition after that brutal, vicious guitar shot from Jeff Jarrett to be the judge for this match. We understand that Dusty Rhodes is going to step in, and in the event of a time limit draw, Dusty Rhodes will be the judge to pick a winner.
It's so nice to see D'Lo and AJ Styles back together. We got to see them briefly in the past, and when they were together, they were one of the most devastating tag teams in TNA history. They worked so good together. They respect each other so much, and they're such great teammates.
And if you think about it, that really may be the story of this matchup, as we see the great teamwork as D'Lo drives his own partner AJ Styles down. Quick cover on Abyss, and D'Lo only able to get a 2 count before you see Big Dallas come in to break it up. Let's talk about that storyline for this match. D'Lo and AJ. You're right, Don. Plenty of previous experience as a tag team. Not so on the opposite side of the ring. First time ever for Abyss and Dallas to join forces.
You know, I used to think that being out there with Abyss could be a distraction to your partner, but I'm going to tell you something. The monster Abyss is so powerful, just so devastating that you almost look at Dallas and you think, what a perfect tag team member. They're both thugs. They're both just giants. And if it becomes a power game, they're going to win it. But AJ Styles, but you would think he could bring him down, but he couldn't. Let's see if D'Lo can do it. And he does.
Maybe that's why they're such a great team, Don.
Wow.
AJ softened him up, and D'Lo put him away.
I'm going to tell you something. These two work so well together, and it's just a mutual respect. In fact, it was AJ's rise back in the X Division that prompted D'Lo to come back to TNA and make his name in the heavyweight division.
Double team move. Abyss fired off into the turnbuckles. AJ charges across, and now D'Lo right behind him with another flying forearm.
Just when you think you've seen one, the other one's coming right behind with the same thing.
D'Lo gonna wind up and now spring off the ropes.
Oh.
Get that extra. Wait a minute.
Goldilocks grabbed his legs right there and tossed him. And you see D'Lo pulling up on her hair. And man, that's gonna tick off Abyss.
Let's address it this Wednesday. In addition to the decision being made by Russo, who gets the NWA title belt, you will see Abyss against Eric Watts. It's gonna be contract versus money as we see the double team move by Abyss and Dallas as they drive D'Lo down to the mat.
I mean, both these guys are around 6'8", 6'9". Think about how high up they can put you. And D'Lo being as big as he is, that fall was that much harder.
Goldilocks with the briefcase full of cash that Eric Watts, by the way, claims is his. That's going to be at stake. If Eric Watts wins Wednesday against Abyss, he gets that briefcase full of his own money. However, if Abyss wins the match, the contract of Eric Watts goes to his former girlfriend, Goldilocks, and that can't be a good situation for Eric Watts.
No, not with her many personalities. no telling what she'll do to Eric Watts if she has control of his destiny.
The power game of Abyss allows his team, along with Dallas, to take control of this main event tag team matchup.
Oh, look at him just grinding his head into the ropes right there. Just taking the breath out of D'Lo. So powerful, Mike. So strong. And, you know, Dallas. We saw Dallas in a match with AJ Styles not too long ago, and he held himself up admirably. And he might have even won the match, but had Kid Cash coming in. Oh, look at Goldilocks right there.
And so far, we have seen that Abyss and Dallas have been able to communicate, Don, in terms of this tag team work, and maybe that's because of Goldilocks. Scoop slam by Dallas on D'Lo.
I'll tell you what, the strength is unbelievable of these two. And here he goes. Went to grinding down, but D'Lo up just in time. Nice kick by D'Lo.
One step ahead, tried to drop the knee, did Dallas. D'Lo avoided it, and then he answers with a shining wizard that takes down Dallas.
But I tell you what, he's still reeling from that blow that he took when Abyss and Dallas slammed him down from so high up. As you can see, he cannot get up to get the tag to AJ. He's still reeling from that. He's dizzy, and if Dallas gets his tag first, it could spell the end of D'Lo. And here comes Abyss, and D'Lo gets the tag.
Same time, AJ's in. The Phenomenal One.
Oh, look at it! Can you believe that?
Snaps up that great head scissors. Right back to the offensive. Rights and lefts, just repeated shots. Uh-oh, Abyss is going to put on the brakes.
A lot of you would say AJ Styles doesn't stand a chance with Abyss, but we've seen AJ Styles and Abyss, some of the most memorable matchups in TNA history. They all
Caught him out of nowhere with the kick.
wow. AJ Styles with a kind of a variation of the Pele there. It's just unbelievable what he can do.
Abyss goes to elevate AJ in the air. AJ catches Dallas with the kick. AJ set up to the ring apron. Gonna try and springboard.
Go!
Springboard into the flying forearm. Takes down Abyss. Dallas from behind. Dallas has got him up. Takes him up to his shoulder.
Oh no, here he goes. AJ's walking way too high, but here comes D'Lo. D'Lo catches it, which frees AJ, and now D'Lo's got control.
Looked like Dallas was gonna go for the bottom.
Teamwork.
Great double team move. Sky high neck breaker combination.
Did he get it? No! Oh, so close. Oh, I'll tell you what, though, have you ever seen anybody react like AJ Styles does? The phenomenal AJ Styles can be in midair like he was when he was flown over. Hits his head and he thinks on his feet.
AJ takes Abyss down to the floor. Look at that! He went for the Fosbury flop, but he was caught in midair. Abyss just wrapped him around the steel ring post.
Oh, he just took his back and just wrenched it right in there. And that can cause serious injury to AJ Styles when you think of the size of Abyss and the force when you put him into the post. But D'Lo goes right through the rope.
X Division style move. The suicide dive by D'Lo on Abyss. AJ in trouble in the ring. Can Dallas put him away? The Phenomenal One up to his feet. Oh, he's throttled by Dallas.
And D'Lo is nowhere to be found to help him. AJ Styles at the mercy of the 6'9" Dallas. Oh, but AJ Styles again counters it, and he gets the pin.
AJ Styles and D'Lo Brown. Wait a minute. That's the alpha male Monty Brown and D'Lo. They're going to fight it out this Wednesday. Kid Cash is in the ring.
Oh, no, this has just gone into bedlam here, right here. As Kid Cash is going to take on AJ Styles for the X Division Championship Wednesday night.
Oh, we've seen this before. They're going to try and soften up AJ.
Oh.
The money maker by Kid Cash on AJ Styles.
And Monty Brown is doing it to D'Lo right there and just unmercifully not letting up.
Cash, who's going to challenge AJ for the X Division Championship, is right in his face. Wait a minute.
Oh, Abyss has got the chain around D'Lo.
Steel chain wrapped around the neck of D'Lo.
Dallas.
The alpha male puts the boots to D'Lo.
Oh, this has just gone out of control. Somebody get in here and stop this.
Chaotic, out of control, wild situation. We'll see you next week on Impact on Fox Sports. But don't forget, it's this Wednesday on pay-per-view. We'll find out who's the NWA World's Champ.